Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series from the 1986 movie Blurr. So, I'm pretty sure those of you guys that are watching this video have already seen quite a few of my Studio Series Transformers reviews, and I'm pretty sure the other people that are watching this video, you probably know what a Studio Series box looks like. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna cut down, and we're just gonna take a quick look at the front and the back. So there's Blurr. See the Transformers logo, 1986 movie Blurr. And on the back, we see that it takes 18 steps to transform. We got the Battle of Autobot City, which his cardboard insert is for. Let's see, very accurate looking and cool looking vehicle mode. And just a quick, there's the side, there's the other side, and there's the top. And let's get straight to the figure. So, here we have Blurr. Very cool, futuristic Cybertronian vehicle. Doesn't actually have any wheels, so I guess he just kind of floats, but that's completely cool. Got a nice little windshield here, and we got a seat that actually moves up and down, which is really cool. And it tucks away for transformation. We got some nice paint apps on the side here, a little bit on the front. We got a nice little Autobot logo right there. And on the bottom, hides away fairly well, but I guess we can still see feet and legs and a lot of hollow spaces under here, which kind of sucks, but not too bad. His accessories that he comes with two accessories. He's got a gun and I'm guessing this is like a welding tool. I can't remember from the movie actually. And these guys can actually store, and this is actually quite nice for storage. It's a lot better than some of the other ones. So what we're gonna do is, we see there's a little peg, and we got these little square holes on both sides, so we can just take whichever one. We're gonna peg that right in, just like that. And we also got this guy here, which we see we got these two tabs right here, and that's just gonna peg onto these two slots on the side. And we're gonna make sure this welding piece is pointing backwards, just like that. So that actually tucks away fairly nice. And if you look at it from the top, it looks like he's got a gun. That's actually not too bad. It just makes his vehicle mode a little bit long, but other than that, it's pretty good. So let's get these pieces removed here. I'm just gonna put them here, keep that to the side. So let's get some comparisons going on here. Here we have War for Cybertron Kingdom, Deluxe Class Warpath. And here we have War for Cybertron Earthrise, Deluxe Class Sunstreaker. And we also have a Voyager Class, War for Cybertron Earthrise Grapple. So this is a bigger guy, so you can kind of take a look how they scale. Pretty nice scale going on here. I'm just gonna tilt the camera back. It's a little crooked. There's much better. Okay, so let's get these guys off to the side. And let's take a look at the cardboard insert that comes with this guy. So here it is, and I believe on the box this was the Battle for Autobot City, so we can kind of see got explosions going off in the back and Cybertronian buildings. It's pretty cool. So just open that up a little bit. We can actually just put Blurr right there. So there's that. I'm just gonna put that off to the side. So without further ado, let's get down to transformation. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to kind of just pop. This is like a sliding tab. We're just gonna slide that up a little bit. Make sure that comes off, and then we're just gonna pop this whole side piece off to the side, just like that. I'm gonna do the same on this other side. Just wiggle that up a little bit, and then just pop that right off to the side. And actually move this up a little bit, just like that. Next thing that I usually do is I pop these feet off, and they're actually tapped on a little peg. I don't know if you can see in there. I'll pop it off and I'll show you. Just gonna pop that off. You can probably see that better. Just in there, there's a little tab. So we're just gonna pop that off. I'm actually gonna rotate that in a little bit. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pop this side open. It's not the easiest. This is actually quite tight. So I'm just gonna give that a nice little, come on. Nice little push. There we go. That was much harder than expected, and I hope I didn't break anything. I think we're good. We're gonna do the same on this other side now. So we're gonna unpeg this thing from this blue piece and just rotate that in a little bit, and we're gonna pop this one out. Now that this is actually popped out, it'll be much easier because you can see there's actually a little tab here that taps into that piece. So once this is out, this should be a little bit easier, hopefully, to unpop, just like that. So with that out of the way, I like to move these pieces back up so we get some clearance. Actually make sure that folds just like that. And we're going to just rotate this whole leg assembly down just like that. Now what we're going to do is there's a tab back here, so we're just going to split that a little bit. And then we got a big sliding tab right there. I don't know if you can see that. So we want to make sure we're getting that bottom tab out, and at the same time just slide that up a little bit, and there we go. It just comes apart just like so. So from this point, it's fairly easy. On this side, we got this little, I guess, spoiler. We're going to fold that in, and then we're going to close this up. And we can see there's a tab hole, and there's a tab. And there's kind of a little tab here that's going to cover everything up a little bit. So just like that. And with the feet, we're just going to fold that down, and there's one leg all done. So same on the other side. This side does not have the spoiler, so that's fine. We're just going to close that up. Nice little clip. And I'm just going to put that feet down, and here we have the bottom section all done. For the top section, I'm going to flip this seat back. I'm going to take this windshield part, and we're just going to rotate that 180, and it's going to sit right there. So at this point, we're going to move these arms back down. I'm going to bring these side panels in, and there's a big tab hole that's going to tab onto this tab on the side, just like that, just like so. So now we take this front nose piece and we fold it down, revealing the head. We got a double hinge right here, and we're just going to retract that hinge inside this body cavity. So just give that a little push, and that should just sit in just like that. Very nice head sculpt, but we're not done yet. We're going to push these arms up all the way until it clicks, and same on the other side until it clicks. We're just going to rotate them down. And with these arms, we're going to, so if you just bend this piece will just come up just like that, pretty easy, and the hand will reveal itself. Now we're going to just rotate this around, and we're going to fold this in. This tab will kind of tab into this section, just like that. And there we have one hand all done. So same on the other side, just open that up, rotate this around, make sure that kind of tabs in, and here we have Studio Series Blurr in his robot mode. And I must say, it's a very, very clean and good looking robot mode. It's not a lot of kibble. I guess the only real kibble would be on the back of his arms, and that's actually not too bad. The backpack folds away very nicely. He does have a little bit, but it's very clean. We also have light piping back here. We can see lots of blue, clear blue plastic. Very nice. The windshield becomes his chest. Very nice looking. Very good paint down here as well. White paint. Yeah. So let's go over articulation real quick. Neck is on a ball joint. Shoulders are on a soft ratchet all the way around. There's a hinge that goes just over 90. That's using both hinges, this one and this one as well. We have I guess an elbow swivel, and we got an elbow bend that goes up to 90. There is no wrist articulation, sadly. It does make it seem that there should be wrist articulation because that is a mushroom peg, but this is actually just for transformation. And I mean, I completely get it. It's a retail figure, and most retail figures recently don't actually have a lot of wrist articulation, and that's fine, especially since all of the other Studio Series figures, especially from the 86 line, I think most of them don't have wrist articulation. So I'm not too upset about that. So yeah, there was that. And waist is on a swivel, so it goes 360 all the way around. Legs can kick up this far and go back that far. They can do the splits, very good splits. And we have a thigh swivel that doesn't actually go all the way around, but it pretty much almost goes to 90 out. So that's pretty good. And we got a knee bend just to 90. And the feet are actually very articulated. You can pretty much go forward as far as you want. So you can put him in some pretty good running poses because, of course, he is Blurr. So you can go forward pretty much that far for transformation. That's how far back it goes, just the flush. And this is on a pivot and a swivel. So it can go in that far. That's pretty good. So that is that for articulation. Now let's get our accessories back so we can take a look at how these will interact. So this one, of course, is kind of like a glove accessory. So this will just replace his hand literally. There's a peg right in there. That's just gonna go in his fist, plug it all the way down, just like so. So now we have that in one hand, little welding tool. And the other one, of course, is just a gun. Very simple, just plug it right in. And here we have Blurr, all armed up. So let's get some comparisons real quick. Here we have his Studio Series buddies. We got Deluxe Class Cup and Deluxe Class Jazz. Very nice little team going on. We also have Voyager Class, I'm gonna keep doing this, Hot Rod, which of course, if you put him side by side, he is not a Voyager Class, but that's what Hasbro wants, so I guess we're just gonna have to take it. So there's that. Let's get these guys off to the side. Bump everything. So yeah, that's my review of the Transformers Studio Series from the 1986 movie Deluxe Class Blurr. Very nice figure, very clean, very simple yet satisfying transformation, and again, very cartoon accurate. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. Also, please consider subscribing and turning on notifications, as that really helps YouTube get to know my channel, and it really encourages me to put out more quality content. And again, until next time guys, take care.